Welcome back, lords and ladies, to another Lionhearts campaign in the Swissmod Hotseat. Now, there's been a development. We have lost Deltora, our capital city. They have leveled the grounds upon which it stands, and they slaughtered the population, which is not very nice. So, the only thing to do is reclaim what is rightfully ours. First off, take both of those. Just kind of scramble the odds a bit. I realize we take a lot of casualties here, but it's kind of worth it. Alright, it's not worth it, but 120 versus 100 of theirs total is somewhat worth it. So I killed both of their spies in that fort, which allowed me to attack them later on here in just a second. Take a few casualties there. Now, I've done it in this order because this guy gains 2 skills in one turn, which for an assassin is pretty damn good. So, I've got my newbie up to speed already. Got him inside the fort. Keep you guys out. We just need one more troop. Now, this one was actually a lot tougher to get in and actually attack, because I want to say it's the archers, but also the ballista. Excuse me. But also 2 family members and lots of frickin' infantry. I mean, I have a lot of infantry in Stafford's army, but attacking with King Davy was always a loss. But Davy has a lot of command to attack with, so it was much better doing it with Davy. And for some reason, Rufus lost the Star of Command, so. But yes, we do take some heavy losses, but they take 500, which is the full amount they're losing. And also, they had a ballista in Sun Tzu, and their other ballista here is now gone as well. And I believe this fort, they probably put a spy in here, which is fine. I'm going to have to retreat there anyways because I really don't have anywhere else to go. I can't get back to Trephilius's Folly unless, actually, never thought about it, but I could actually fort off further. But these guys actually can't make it any farther than that, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna toss you guys in there, followed by Stafford. Now, this could be dangerous because they could potentially take us out here, but I've counted they have about 400-ish. Let me see. I wrote it down somewhere. 520 in range because these 2 units of town militia could be in range as well. But they have to take out this fort first, and I've killed both of their spies here. Now, as far as I know, they've got 2 spies in range. There's one right here between these 2 rivers in the trees, and then there's also another one somewhere by this fishing village on the coast here. So there's 2 potentially in range to take out this fort, but I don't know where Volcanos of Alathena is, because I just don't know where he's at. Like, he's one of the original spies that he's brought onto the mainland. I just don't know where he is. So, it'd be interesting to know where he's gone. Alright, so just a bit of troop movements. I do want to get as many men into this fort as possible because it's going to be dangerous. Secondly, we want that. And everybody here. Yeah, everybody here goes. Well, if I think about it a little bit here, I can't retrain anybody. I can. I don't want to build anything. I'm pretty sure they could retake Sun Tzu if they want, if that's their objective next turn, but why would they retake it if I could retake it back with my ballista? Because I've got plenty of reinforcements here to take it back. Plus, if I move Godwin. Now, I can either move Godwin this way or this way, but either way, he's going to make it over here eventually. I feel like we should have him go reinforce the northern front. Because it says he'll make it there in 2 turns, but in reality he won't. Which is the stupid thing about this game. Next thing, I want my diplomat somewhere where I can use him. Now I could do this way, but I want to be in range of any reinforcements that he can't quite get into a fort or a castle. Now next time I'm making quite a bit of money, which is good. So I'm going to toss him in the castle. If it's taken, that's fine. He'll either get kicked out or he'll just be sitting in a castle, which is perfectly fine. All these troops can't make it to this fort or the castle, which sucks a lot. Alright, so we want Humphrey to go there. Town militia there. Spears up there. Now, I was thinking about going against Joseph II, but it's actually more beneficial to have him have a crappy faction leader, and especially one that has worse command attacking us. So I'll let him keep this guy because he's pretty bad. Now I'm actually going to take my spy out of here, and possibly have him put over there. Now, in case he's got any assassins coming on the way, because if I were him, I would have made an inn as soon as I lost my prince, which was about 3 turns ago, so he's probably got an assassin recruited and in Cavour. I know there's another spy like right here. I'll just show you guys because another spy, you know? So there's a spy here, there's another spy on the coast, there's a spy here, but I've killed all 3 other spies that I could see. So he's just got 3 new ones and then the Volcanos of Alathina that I just don't know where he is. Also, we got a veteran warrior for King Davy. It was tough for that battle to actually not get a fearsome battle because we would lose so many men as well as them. So, yeah. Alright, so Folly. I might invest into a mustering hall. Now the idea behind these guys was to put them right there in case they attack from the bridge, but if they attack with just Basilius Romanos, then they could actually inflict more casualties, and I wouldn't be able to, you know, attack outright, so I'm just gonna move them up there. Continue my free upkeep stuff. Get some free upkeep for those cav, which will be really nice. These guys actually, well, actually if they have that, then they couldn't be in range next turn of any of this stuff. Which is a difficult thing because I like this fort. I could actually toss these guys down here and just do that. This is the part of the turn I haven't fully fleshed out because I really don't know what to go beyond there. We know we're going to recruit those guys. We know we want these guys to move further. If we lost that fort again, which is certain to happen, we would be in range to assist with these 2 units. These guys could make it to that fort, I suppose. That's about all they could do. Or they could just reinforce the bridge here. I would have loved to have given this guy more subterfuge. I just could not do it. Opening this fort was impossible. Even with 3 spies, I'd be this guy because I'd keep the red spy where he was. So him with my best 2 spies, I just couldn't open this fort. And even if I could, I really don't have the men to kill the infantry as well as the bowman unit they have here. So, yeah. By bowmen, I mean archers. Just dismounted archers. So we're going to keep Chamberlain here. He's in a good spot. We're going to move Anthony forward. And that's about as far as I can go here. Just to give us better upkeep, I suppose I'll do that. And then I'll move these 2 into the tree line here. Alright, so we got peasants guarding that. We have these 2. I'm going to send them over there. Recruit those 2. Probably don't even need to recruit in Mandela, to be honest. Now they've flattened everything, so I'm going to start building a town watch again. Because I still have my ballista, and I have tons of spies to supplement if I lose this ballista, because that's why spies are here. We have spies for that very reason, and the total damage, if none of you figured it out, 3 spies of his, 2 ballistas, and 2 family members, which is better than just me assassinating 3 family members. So, I'd say that was pretty righteous. Now, you guys, I need you to just move. I need you to get back into the action too. I want you to go down this way, just in case crap goes on. Actually, we could get you back in that fort. So, it's good to have another spy in range, always, always, always. Now, Went is in range of our fort, at least. At least he himself is, because, yeah, it's just good. Now, could we possibly not retrain any of those? We could recruit another town militia here. Recruit you guys. I could just, I would love to do all of this. Alright, we're going to send all of them that way. I probably should have sent more from the north, because we'll probably, you know what, we just need a lot more support in the mainland. That's all I really need to say. Okay. And I know they have a fleet about right here, somewhere right about there. So if they move them forward, then I should be able to attack them with my 2 ships next turn. Thing is about their ships, they're actually really good. So their defense is way better than my defense, and I have like 12 fewer men than they do in their ships, so it sucks. It's alright though. The plan was to build a port here at Sun Tzu, and then I guess something else later, but that's not going to happen. Well, the idea was that because I could build it this turn, this next turn, or next turn it would be, if I still had the castle, I could move my fleet in there safely. But I can't, so I'm not going to. I will probably... I can't retreat them, because if I retreat them, then I'll lose the movement and the time that I've moved them over here. So what I need to do is kind of... I don't want to get killed by them or give them an opportunity to change odds. That's the thing. But they got so many troops coming in. I know I can go to about here and be fine, because only one of them is in range. And this guy could just dump his troops onto this guy's boat, but then this guy has so many damn ships here. It's hard to know what he's gonna do. And that guy's got some troops. It's just interesting. Plus, I would have loved to have attacked this army and gotten a general, built a fort on the other side of the river, or the bridge, you know, just, there you go. Another blockade, but I couldn't quite do it. Not with this cavalry and this other unit of cav. Speaking of cavalry. Okay, just making sure we got our best guys on the job here. All of our ducks in a row, in a sense. I did get that leather tanner finally. It's going to help a ton. No more assassins for us either. No, we're not going to build that port. It's going to be a waste of money because they're just going to take it back. Just like they did last turn. Okay, so we're rebuilding that town watch. We have 900 left to spend. We'll gain about 1900 more than last turn, which is great. I'm worried about my king as always, but as he has the best command of any of my troops, and he actually has a +1 when commanding infantry now, I'm gonna have to trust him to keep us alive. Plus we'll get a defending bonus, I suppose, with the spears versus his cav. Billmen, I hope, are pretty good because of their attack and their effectiveness against armor. Their defense is shit, but who doesn't have shitty defense nowadays, huh? Huh? Alright, so they should be in about range of this fort as well next turn. My assassins, I want H and H. Oh, also, these are the old dogs, and this is the new guy, the younger self. Alright, I want him going this way. He's gonna kill the spy who's over here. Now I'll check the shit out of this area just to find where that spy goes. Then these two will kill the two on the coast, hopefully. And then, actually, if I can kill Volcanos of Alathina next turn, if I can find him, I'll kill him. If I can find him. If I can't find him, I can't find him. It's fine. Right, we're just gonna have you positioned there. And this guy can do whatever the hell he wants. He's probably gonna assist in the attack on my fort. I'm so worried right now because, well, I suppose we have 734. We're not going to gain any, well, actually, if it's the end of the turn, it's the end of the turn. If the turn flips over, then I might have more troops defending. It depends because no, yeah. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay because it'll be their next turn and they'll have more movement, so it'll be the 19th turn, which means we should be okay. We should be fine. Okay. Alright, I need to just... I should have moved that town militia the other way too. That would have been better. Okay, we got two ships. The cav needs to move over there. This Billman actually could go get some free armor over there, which would be good. Alrighty. Well, it'd be a lot shorter going around, wouldn't it? Let's go around. Alright, so recruiting that there. Fine there. Billman. Get going. Now, I would like... Could I get 3 of those? Let's make sure my cav is all recruited out. Cavs recruited out. Infantry is recruited out. I have no more movement. Aha! Found something. Gotta recruit that, and that should be pretty much all I can do right now. Peasants are gonna die. Parnaby's gonna keep it from being bribed, I guess. Like they would invest in another frickin' diplomat, I suppose. Anyways, that's pretty much it. My assassins are doing awesome as always. It's hard to find the right sequence to kill 3 guys, and I love doing them all 3 at once, so having not been able to do all 3 of them at once was kinda... It irks me, but it's fine. It works. So, our new recruit is actually pretty skilled. I would look over everything, but by the time we get to 5 turns ahead, or 4 turns ahead, I may or may not like showing that off. Just maybe. Anyways, Godwin was not able to accept that adoption. Just last couple of things here. He did gain a star for taking Nicola back. Oh, also, reminds me. Thank you. And also, even though it's at high taxes, it will still be gaining some population. And I occupied it because I didn't want to slaughter my own people. So that's that reasoning. I love how we just keep on sacking these castles. It's too much funny. I wrote down the names of these 2 castles just in case, because I knew these 2 were going to get captured and changed so many times. Let's see. Let's call this... get out of my way. I want to see what this guy's name is. Spark. We'll call it Spark Keep now. Or should we just keep it in memory of woman? Spark Keep. Sparky Keep. Let's see. Stafford Keep. Spark or Went. Went Keep would be cool. Or Barnes Keep. Oh, Barnes Keep, yuck. No. Stafford Keep. We could call it Stafford Keep, but I believe Stafford might die. Spark's gonna stay alive, for sure. This one is gonna make it harder for any of his... I don't know why he would want to go this far inland to attack. I got so much shit to kill him with, and then I could have spies go back and slice him up. Just saying. Just saying, you know, just saying. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get rid of all these spy stuff. Alright, militarily, 88% of the Russians. Financially, you know what, just look, you have eyes. That's great. Alright, overall, Swissman is actually winning. Somehow. Overall. Alright. Alright, Russians are rising militarily. We are rising slightly also. The Swissmanians are also slightly rising, but not after that blow I dealt them there. I did lose just about as much. I lost, I'd say, 300 men, give or take. So about 325, we'll say. And they lost about 625. So they lost about 300 more than I did. Hard to say what our losses will be next turn. For sure, we lose 160 or 70 guys. We'll see. Production, nobody cares. Territorially, it's not really a big deal. Territory fluctuates so often. Financially, the Russians are dipping down quite a bit. Yikes. The 4 of us up here are fighting for financial #1. Population. Well, since Del Toro has been slaughtered so many times. Well, it was slaughtered just once, but still. Overall, there we go. We're all done. Diplomacy, is anything changed? They're still at war with each other because diplomats couldn't meet, which was hilarious. I still like that joke. Well, I have some predictions for the end here. just really quick. Hopefully I'm not taking too much time. My prediction is that the peace and love will fight to the death until about turn 21 or 22 and be killed. Now they could be easily killed before or easily last longer, way longer than that. We'll see. Prediction: the Northmen are either going to attack me or Swissman. It depends who's losing the war. Worse, because as far as I know, they want to peace with Russia because I talked to them. I'm not sure if I can trust them or not, but we'll see. We'll see. There's a fort on the tip here of Napoleon, so I'm just curious to see what he's thinking. So we'll see how that goes in the future. Also, I might want to actually lower the taxes just so we actually get some population gain up there. Population gain of prancing pony. Gaining population, gaining population. That's 300 less gold though that we have to work with, so I don't know. That's not really gonna. It's not really gonna fly with me. Sorry. As long as we're not losing population, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So, as far as I'm concerned, we're in danger. We're in a danger zone. Danger zone. But if it gets better, it gets better. If I had just one unit who could garrison Trophilius' Folly, so I could toss the mailed knights in here, that'd be great. Actually, you guys, since you're worse, you're gonna go in there, and then we're gonna just toss you guys in there. And also that gives me better free upkeep, so saved a little bit of money by doing that too. Alright, cool beans. I think we're all done here. I want to move you just a tile forward. And let's go one more tile. Alright. Alright, we'll leave it right there as it is. Right. I'm gonna just end the turn. Okay. Okay. I'm ending the turn, passing it on to the Northmen. Good luck to you guys. See you next time.